Hi, Facebook. It's Sharon Lee from Guideddestiny.com. Coming live from Nevada City, California, live from Ananda Village. Everything looks like it's good. We're going to wait a few seconds, let people come on, and then start doing some readings for people tonight. It's a really cool day today in California. When there's clouds, you lose 20 degrees. So I'm here live at Ananda Village in my room in Nevada City, California. I'm leaving very shortly in the beginning of the week, heading back east. I'm sure that my trip is not finished, but I do know that it's time for me to go do something else. Hey, Terry, how you doing? Nice to see you. Nice to see everybody. Let me know that you can see me. Right here is Yogananda. Looks like I was patting him on the nose, but he's all the yoga and trainings and teachings and meditations and all of that is that where I am is based on the teachings that he's done and the books that he's written about yoga and energization and stuff. So yes, it's a beautiful Yogananda photo. That particular photo is in a lot of places here in where I am at the ashram. That it's a living, working ashram that I'm at. And so you dedicate your time in services and you work hard, really close to the other people that are here discovering themselves. And then, you meditate together and alone, and yoga together and alone. And, we sleep out here and we go out. It's just very learning people in a very different way. So many people wondering where they are on their path, and they're here finding their inner voice, asking their communications with their angels and God. And Yogananda actually teaches a lot of distant healing and stuff like that. It's really reasonable to stay here, price-wise. I'm love to tell anybody about it. I'm going to come back in pretty soon. Hesitate to commit because the energies here have a way of ending or changing things that you say that you really want to do that they know to be true. It's a very, very peaceful land that I'm on, and all the plants, trees, animals know it. You might see a deer walk past. There's deer and turkeys, and there's a mountain lion, so who knows if we'll see that. I'm here, though, to do some free readings for anybody that like a reading here tonight. And in between, I'm going to talk to you guys about my trip. Oh, good. You shared it. Thank you. I forgot to say that all the time. But my website is Guideddestiny.com. It looks really good right now. I did a really cool trade with someone here. I've met so many people coming through. Some people stay for a month. They have all kinds of trainings you could take part in. So that, now to my knowledge, I might come more, a little more consciously. I came with a commitment to find myself. I did find that I have a lot of resistances. That's what I found out. I find out a lot more, I guess, when I re-enter society, because this is not that. We got really excited. There's 4 of us. We went, somebody had a car. You walk everywhere, and we took shifts off, and we went and we got ice cream. I was like, oh my God, it's like with my kids when I used to take them to the mall, like when they didn't have anything else to do but go to the mall, and it was so exciting. But I'm learning to see beauty again in a different way, guys. My heart is opening, and one day I kind of wanted to give stuff to everybody, so I don't know what that was about. I didn't have anything to give, but then once I thought I wanted to give stuff to people, my eyes would start watering and I feel like I was crying. So, that's what happens when you break your Humpty Dumpty walls of your heart open in order to reclaim you or redo you, So I got some cool plans that I know that I'm strong enough or brave enough to do now. And so that's a different leg of my Fibonacci Where's Nemo trip of finding myself. I'm gonna type something so I can make sure that it's revolutionizing. And I'm waiting for a birthday, guys, so I can do a free reading for somebody. And then, of course, I'm going to have some sadhana, which is yoga meditation, and then some silence, and then dinner. You know, dinners have been really good. It's all vegetarian, so, you know, it's not yoga get slim. It's yoga gain some weight and sit in that, too. It's a lot more... there's a lot more freedom when you say yes to life, you know, even though there's no real plan, the real right now is happening. I do wish in a lot of ways I was driving home. I just ran out of time and cash to do that. Oh, good, I got a birthday coming up. Thanks, Terry. So let's see, how do I do this without losing you guys? Here we go. There's a whole other brain here. Here we go. So, Terry, do you have a specific question? Let's see if I can move this. Because I can pretend I see you guys, but I don't really get to. All right, let me get my stuff together here. I've got 2 other readings tonight, too, so I'm going to be going in, and I'm getting one tattoo part drawn type deal for a reading for at least a little bit of time, and a couple of paid ones and some barter. So I don't know, maybe I have 3 maybe before I leave. And who knows, you know, I'm getting a really great ride to the airport with the astrologer man that I had a reading with, and so Terry's ready. All right. Okay, let's just take a breath here. All right, so Terry, what's happening right now for you? I would love a special question, you know, from here to there that you'd like me to look in. But I'm telling you right now that you're really focused. You've been focused probably before May, but definitely since May 1. Your focus is maybe leading some job. You know, your cards that are there, your destiny cards, are about let me see if I can do this. They're about leadership and being the head of something. So I do believe that that's you, and I do think that you have the strength and the stature to carry more than one person for who you are. So if something new is coming up for you, I think that maybe you're maybe deciding to do it. You could definitely do this come June, even 23, which is what, next week? This week. This is the week that you're going to feel some shifts, though. You're going to be more in action versus idea. You're going to be more in output and, like I say, action. Now, action can be also another person's action. This, though, for you just means talking to more people, being more tired. You love it, though. You do love this. This is what you love. And you're doing either 2 jobs, but probably 3. Because other people, not other people, you would be you're probably going to be doing 3 things. So I don't know if you thought you were going to put a hammock up, because that's exactly not what's going to happen. Although I do feel like a new self-discovery things going on, some sort of new inward things going on, and it's still possibly related again to this work venture. This opportunity that maybe you do have to create it and trust it. It's in your cards, and then everything's going to put you back in the center of people, just where you like to be. Everybody seems to come to you. You're one of those people. And so I'd love to have a comment from you and see what's happening, what's going on that I'm reading, so I could go deeper for you. Let's see if I can write this too. So, the people that are here, there's some of them are so brilliant. They're talking to me like they have, like, I could go and get like a foreign language app and stuff like that and talk to people and interpret it if I could even do it, but it's pretty good. So here it is. Here's Terry's question. Let me slow down. All right. Yes, you exactly what I was thinking. You being the leader of something, you having people come to you, absolutely the right cards, the right person. You are exactly the right person and time and place to do this. You're going to have a lot of people. Yep, you need to take your ideas and make them happen. So here, let me see, you already put your hammock up. Oh, good, because you love your hammock and you love some sun. So now I'm reading again. She's working for 3 employers. Okay, so here's your 3. And okay, so here it is. Yes, I'm going to say yes, yes, and yes to you. You're somebody that, even if you're sitting in your hammock, you're probably writing and reading at the same time and listening to something at the same time and pushing the hammock with your foot or instructing the squirrel to pull the string, because you have so many things to do at once and yet you make it look easy. And so, yes, so Terry is a pain management job employer or person. So that's good for other people here because, we have an audience that people listening that do need some healing too. And we don't need that. Oh, right here. So let's just do this. So I have like intermittent, internet here. We have, we're on the side of a mountain. I'm on the side of a mountain. I have to walk to get chocolate. And guess what? I eat chocolate quite a bit because I have to walk to get it. And I've been doing readings and, like, I don't know, seeing differently, guys. Seeing there's no beach, there's no shore. And yet, when the wind blows so strong, and it does, the leaves make this sound that you think it's the ocean. It's probably a communication, I think, then. All right, can you see me, guys? All right, I hope so. Let me lower this too. All right, so Terry, you're in the right place. Thank you for commenting in. I do want to, dark chocolate is good for me. Yeah, I'm going to say that with my 5 pounds on each side of my butt. I'm saying that all the way back to Boston, because, we're all here doing vegetarian. It's like rice and, yam patties and stuff like that. So, oh, you can see me. Good, good, good. So, I'm having a really great time. As I said, I don't know if you can see my little tags on and everything. We all wear these tags everywhere. It's fun. I'm having a blast. There's people, microbiologists, there's like, lawyers, there's like scientists, there's just every type of person here. And they're all, we all sit together after silence and yoga in the morning, and then we get instructed on meditation, and then we get instructed on chanting, and then it's like, and then, and affirmations, like I say, I've got a lot of hearts. Thank you so much, guys. That means a lot to me to come on. And, I do know that I discovered my purpose. I do know so many things about myself, even though I am discovering a lot. I do know that my venture is still going, and I do know that God's leading it. And I do know that I've been having some pretty good energy realizations in the energy of Yogananda. I've been reading about him and hearing the voices of the things that he says. You know me, energy chick. And he's a really beautiful soul that did not have karma here. That is so rare that he did not have karma. And there's such a light in his eyes. I'm going to show you guys the picture. So, oh, thanks, Terry's helping me say how to do it. So my website too is Guideddestiny.com. 2 words, cool. I got another reading, excellent. I'll be happy to read you, Maureen. It's Guideddestiny.com. I have a special there, a traveling special, and it's been fabulous, guys. It's a fabulous autobiography. Yes, he mentions Ananda Village in that book, and this is where I'm staying. And yesterday was a day of meditation for me, and I went to a hermitage, and it's all beautiful gardens. And I went to a disciple's house, the man that helped to do all this, and he is such a dedicated person to Yogananda. He went into silence and all these other things, and all these other things. And he has a meditation place in the house, a dome house. I don't know, like 70s or something. And they made a viewing room in his closet, so you could go into where the closet was, and then there's glass, and you could see where he meditates. And they open the door when you come in, open it a little bit, and then as you're sitting there, you get really floaty. It really gets like, you smell like almost roses. You smell like this sweetness of floaty. It's kind of funny. So let me just get this birth date in my counter here before I lose you guys too much here. So let's see. I don't have any paper. All right. Maureen, I got you here. Okay. So one of the things I'm getting, Maureen, right off, let me just clear just a teeny bit, because Terry is very, 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 very busy, and all the strings are kind of attached. It's not like I'm like losing my visual if I do this image for Terry or that image for Terry or this image for Terry. She kind of can weave or do a lot. So there's like complete thoughts. All right. So Maureen, you've never had a reading with me, I guess. So let me just see here. So, okay, so my name is Sharon Lee, and my website is Guideddestiny.com. I'm live here in Nevada City, California, at Yogananda's village, learning all of his meditations, and very, very happy, dedicated people, teaching a lot. There's a lot of young people here. There's a school too, but there's anywhere, I don't know, I'm probably the oldest right now in the services right now. It just kind of crept up on me, it's like, all right. So Maureen, let me get into your energy here. All right, let's see. Okay, so Maureen, you are very, very strong personality right up front. I don't know if you have a school that you are the principal and teacher of, pretty much, because you're going to be dedicated to the values and structure of something. I'm not quite sure what that is. I'm not sure what that is, what you actually do, but your structure of you is going to be very, very well organized, and you can handle a lot. I don't know that I could shock you, but I might try, because I like stuff like that. I don't know. I don't want to go boo, but I'd like to give you an aha moment if I could. So, okay. So you are right now in this, it feels like a karmic blessed area right this second for you, which is, with that, there can be some challenges. If God's involved, it's not necessarily that you have two oars. You might have to figure out where one is on the shore. Honest, this is like, some of the people that I've been reading about too, they've had like health challenges, health this, challenges otherwise, and they are really devoted people to, spirit and Jesus and things, and Yogananda. A lot of the Yogananda, he prays to the Blessed Mother, so she's around here a lot, and so let's see. This is matters. All right, so I don't know what you do, Maureen. Let me see. So let me just finish my thought too. I do feel like you're in a position of discovery of yourself. You could have a new person coming into your life, or certainly a new dedication. I'm hoping that if I talk to you, that you would also tell me that you are on your list of stuff that you're doing right now, because you're the leader of the idea, of the structure of something. I'm not sure what you'd like to be doing, but this is giving you a build up to something else. Whatever you're going through or deciding on, or what's around you, it might be challenging you. You need to keep yourself up front and center. I would suggest meditation. I suggest that for everybody, but for you, I think that it might center you, because I feel like you have a lot going on. You're like in the center of some stuff. So I'm waiting for Maureen to comment a little bit here. Not a little smiley face for everybody. So, some of my stories here, I'm going to just tell stories till I get a comment a little bit from Maureen. And because I'd like to, I guess, guide you too, generally, since I don't have any comments from you, letting you know that things that you're dealing with or ideating about right now are going to formulate, and some things are going to fall away from whatever the plan was. Now, listen. Everybody's in charge of their own life. Everybody's in charge of their own contract. Somebody may pull away from a contract or something like that towards July. That might even be you, as far as deciding that if you, like Terry, have 12 million thousand things to do, that you might change the output of you to one of them, and do something else for yourself. So like I say, you're leading up to you, and come September, it's going to be a real good reflection time. You're going to look at your mirror of you, and I do believe you're going to be able to say that you were successful in whatever's going on. And I hope that you say, I love you to your mirror. I hope that you can confidently say that come September. If you can't say it now, if saying I love you is something that stresses you out, then I think that it's something that you need to work on a little bit. We have to figure out how to carry this body, how to carry the mind, and the upbringing that we have. And one thing I did learn, and I probably said it. All right, here's Maureen. So her life is in complete disarray. Okay. Come get a reading with me, please. July is going to be better for you. September, after it's over, you're going to find you again. That's the mirror reflection you're going to come right into. Thank God, it's a good thing. Come get a reading, Guideddestiny.com. You can take a part of the specials that I have. It's like $44. And it's an hour. I'll be able to read you. My calendar opens up on Thursday. If it's not quite opened today, I apologize. But I'll probably be able to do it after this. So please just go ahead and use the calendar feature that I have there. I really like my website now, which is really fascinating and fortunate to me. I was, driving around, handing my cards, and, could see people look at my site first and be like, okay, well, I can tell it's not your specialty, you're here doing readings. So, but it is, I did find my purpose. I did. For a long time, guys, have been trying to put this whole healer, fortune teller stuff away. I don't think I realized how much I was trying to do that, or um, qualified the junctures of my life that I turned to do something else versus working with God or Mary or the angels, your guides and angels, Yogananda, with the energies of your ancestors, the guides and angels that have passed, with those that can come and step forward to help me help you, for you, and share with me some things for you, like how to balance your chakras, your chakra, which chakra you start with, and what could you do to balance the rest of them. Okay. So yeah, you are working to a new you. Thank you, Terry. Thank you so much for typing for me. I so appreciate it. See, she's doing 10 million things, and it's like easy for her. I trip all the time and stuff like that. I'm somebody that is not graceful, and I can be, I suppose, but you never know when you're not going to be. So that's kind of a slapstick comedy that I have. So, Maureen, you're doing the right thing for you, the changes, the people, the situations, the patterns, the conversations. I'll post after this live YouTube a YouTube meditation from Doreen Virtue. It's 13 minutes. It's Archangel Michael, and he will come. And it's something that has been seen like a million times. So the angels are ready with that one to step forward too. I've used it in my classes, and people have really good experiences, and it's guided. So it's 13 minutes. You could give yourself some paper. It'd be good for you, Maureen, to figure out where is your sacred privacy place to develop that. Start there. I also know for me, the what empty nest is a little bit. My youngest, Elias, he's an autistic man, and brilliant, and living on his own, and having a life filled with miracles and dreams, and simplicity and love, and his little dog Daisy. And it's a place that I prayed for and asked for and probably bartered for, and it's better than I could have ever imagined. The life plan that Elias stepped into, it's his life. It's better than I could have imagined, but with his independence comes my freedom and my space in my heart, that I've been able to say thank you and learn how to dust out the cobwebs of the rooms that were mine that I closed, and see if there's anything in there, or if I'm just having a gigantic yard sale. I might be doing a yard sale. So, yep. So here's Terry. See, your Terry's got 1,000,000 things going on. So I'm getting a comment from Lori. Okay, so Lori, if you need any information from me at all, I am pretty up on Massachusetts. Assistances for people in special needs situations. I know really great workers, and places that people can go and do art and not be charged very much, and get the bus to pick them up, and bring them to dinner too, have dinners. Your son, Lori, could, in some of these situations, if he doesn't already, just sitting at a table with other people is a great thing to do. Never mind to do it every Friday night or something like that. And, like with meditation, we teach ourselves to we got this cruel splay of light. It's like, yes, let's see if I can touch it. It's like, I'm the opposite. There it is. See, I entertained myself. I've had no internet, guys, so you know what I did? The May Institute is really decent too, but the Cape Cod is doing some pretty good. Um, they have some pretty good things going on as well. So, I didn't have any internet, and I actually wrote my name with my right foot. I did. It's hysterical. I mean, can you believe I had time to do that? I had to like not laugh and really work on signing my name with my right foot. It's so funny. I know these light rays are great. It's probably Yogananda, to be honest. His energy is so incredibly cool. Um, I was doing a meditation, and I've been meditating a real lot. And if I had more time, I would have spent more time, but I don't right this second. But I'm meditating, and we're learning all this breath work, and how to run the energy, the Kundalini, and all this cool stuff. And I'm meditating, and I like in my mind, I have all of a sudden I have Yogananda's eyes, like in my mind. I was like, and the rays are gone. Oh, it probably was Yogananda. I'm gonna show his picture to you. Look at his eyes, guys. They're fascinating. Can you see? Look at that. He's so steady. Honestly, he's so steady. I saw his picture and that book. I bought it in the 90s and then, I wasn't really sure I wanted to hang out with Yogananda then. It's so funny because after that bookstore time, it was a full moon, and I went to the beach by myself. I don't know what time it was, maybe 10. And 10 o'clock years ago, we didn't have any phone booths, we didn't have any Google. When you're outside by yourself, you're outside with Mother Nature and the moon. I meditated for then, and that's when I found out informationally that the moon had feminine vibrations and was considered feminine vibrations, and all this other stuff. I like fell in love with this energy. So freaking cool. But I never picked up his book. I'm not sure what my deal was. But I've learned a lot. I'm learning a lot, and I like Kundalini Yoga's cool. It can be really fast for you too. So in Yogananda's view, he does like energization practices where it's really good for disabled people, because the brain and the muscles are talked to in this like 10-minute energizing thing that you do. You get strong really, really fast. I watched a woman camping. I didn't watch her camping. I actually watched a woman she came on a cane, and I talked to her pretty quickly. She was unsteady on the cane. That's how I met. What happened to Yogananda? What's up? Anyways, I watched her grow her strength. What do you need? I watched her, what is his deal? I watched her be able to walk up the hill without her cane before she left. And yes, we walk up the hill, but I'll tell you, day 2 of energization, your brain already knew that you touched the muscle once, and it knows you're doing it again. It's probably a really maybe simple for the brain teaching, maybe for muscle memory, but the contact is so good for the brain and the heart. And he felt, which I love, that you do the energization, and then like I'm going to be coming and doing some restorative yoga for people when I get back to the Cape, and we'll do some of that too, so that at the beginning, and then we'll do restorative, and then your body has worked, and then your mind can meditate deeper. I've been able to meditate deeper. All right. He does have intense eyes. It's very golden and eyes in there. That light is really cool in that picture. And I'm somebody that like looks and studies, so I've been noticing that same light in his pictures, even his kid pictures, it's there. So Lori, yes, the yoga would be terrific, and when I get home, or I'll find out before I leave what is a energization YouTube. It might be one that Ananda Village puts out. The teacher Melody, I think she has one on there. Actually, she's a great teacher, young lady doing really great stuff. These people have found something here, and the land is responding. It's very holy. It's very, very blessed. It's very, very awesome. So, the meditation for Eric would be good too. I don't know. I'd love to do a reading for you, Lori. I'd love to do a reading for you now too. I love to, when I do a reading for you, to look Eric up and give you some validations, maybe comfort in your own heart. Hopefully in relief and peace. As one mother of an autistic person to another, that is a different load, a different karmic load too. It's a different dedication that we did, I believe, came in with. I think that we had to learn how to carry that, and it is forever. Now I'm so fortunate though that I can go towards my son's life and creative his life, whatever he's wanting and doing, and add something to it and feel, have a conversation with him about it before. It's just totally different. They come in, these people. My son's very brilliant, and I have other children too. They don't appreciate so much their mother talking to them, and Elias doesn't really probably listen. Elias's attachment is different too. Elias, it was very apparent that he was on his own path. It was very apparent that I wasn't sure if God had really knew what he was doing as far as giving me that job. So there was that. Of course, I knew that he knew, but it's really kind of learning how to swim as you are going. Every child is different. Every mom is different. Having your child at different phases of your life is different. And what opportunities you can offer them is different. I'm going to read a comment from Terry. Yes. So Terry used to work with autistic kids and adults. Yoga, meditation, Qigong is too. Yes. And pet therapy. Yes. The pet therapy, 100%. If you want to give your son independence, I would suggest dog, but some people can't do dog. But Elias's dog Daisy, I looked for her for, I don't know, 5 months, 6 months, and she's perfect. They're perfect. Yes, I'd love to do another reading tonight, please, before I have to sign off. I don't do any service tonight, do I? No. I put on the list that I wanted to do breakfast for everybody. I've been doing a few of them, and I love it. We were out of some stuff from the kitchen, so I just put out pineapple and all this other stuff that we never have. He has a cat and a bird, so good. So he's got that independence. I just know I watched the dog be. They both rescued each other, but Elias will say now that she rescued him. And it's true. It's very, very true. So I'd love to do another reading for someone tonight. And Tell you guys some more stories too. I never know what I'm going to talk about. Maybe that's good, maybe that's bad. It's just the way that it is. Unless there's some news that I can deliver to you guys from a script, I don't know that I can write it down. So he's driving. Great. That's great. See? So now it's about being able to be here now, I guess. So yes, love a reading. I would love to. So give me your birthday, please. Yes, please let me do a reading for you. And let's see. Let's see what's happening. I love the race that Yoganam Shri brought him in. There's so many miracles that happen. Me stepping on a rattlesnake and not being bit. Come on. I mean, I was way up there. I was like 2 miles up for the goats, the highest point they'd been at. It was a strangely hot day. Me and my clueless factor. All right, we're going to do Lori now. So I've been doing all the meditations. That just got small. Okay, so the first message, quick message. I want you to, let's see, 5 minutes, 61. I guess I want you first, number one, to not make yourself small. That's my clear, and I have a heady thing going on again. Now, listen, there's some things going on right now. I'm feeling them. Feeling it. Let's see what it is. See what's happening. Okay. One of the things, Lori, is pretty clear. You are someone that's very, very intuitive. You're someone that is in the center of a lot of people. Yes, and your son. And guess what? If you're in the center, with an autistic or a special needs child, you're in the center of their life and all the things that they need, which can be a lot of services. And if it's not a lot of services right this second, there have been a lot of services. I'm actually going to be, I've got a ankle bracelet that has a braid of it, the colors of like a rattlesnake. And I have it on that ankle because I stepped right in the middle of this 3-foot thing, right in the middle. He could have wrapped up and like bit my third eye, honest to God. And he didn't. I tripped up saying out loud, Jesus, Sharon, you're going to be you're like a fucking, you look at the light again. You're like maybe it was Yogananda. You're like a YouTube video. I was laughing because I tripped before too. And so I step and then I roll off and I'm like, eek, it's a snake. And then I'm like, eek, it's a rattlesnake. And then I jump back and I said to him, I'm sorry. And he's like rattling. And I'm like, are you going to bite me now? I mean, and then I thought, you shouldn't challenge him. That's what I thought. Because he didn't bite me. And then I was really conscious that I was walking away from him, that I turned my back on him. I feel like he wondered for a second that he was going to bite me, honestly, because I wasn't facing him. So it's just a crazy thing. I love all the light that Yoganand's bringing in. So this is a picture that I'm bringing home. This is what I've been meditating with and, doing a lot of the other techniques too. And like I said, learning how to bring the energy up the spine, and notice where it's kind of cloggy, or notice where it's going up fast, or notice when I get into my shopping list of, whatever the heck it means nothing, because it really doesn't. So listen, Lori, I'm going to go right back. I go in and out, right? So you are in the center of everything. And you know what? You're somebody that comes up with a lot of really good ideas. And, you are, I don't know what happened last year. I feel like maybe you thought you were dried out about ideas or something fizzled out, or you put something away, or you decided that you were not going to make, you put something away. I don't know. I don't know what you wanted to do. Like, did you want to knit? Did you want to make a bubble gum chain? I mean, what did you want to do that you know, the wrapper chain that you make, and you know, chew the gum all the time so you can add the, you know, add the stories to your life chain. I mean, trying to figure out what it is. But anyways, this year is, let me read you a little bit right now. Let's go present time. I love this song. I meditate to this. I like to, when I leave, like to go to the beach, when I walk on the beach at sunrise or sunset or full moon or eclipse or whatever, I walk out here in the woods, hoping, and I am not connecting third eye with the light. I decided not to. Look at that red. Look at it. It's got to be Yogananda. I have no idea what's happening. So there's a mountain lion, like I said, and I'm not geolocating him so that we won't connect. I feel like he left. I didn't feel like he decided that he didn't want to come down here. But Lori, listen, you are somebody that is very intuitive, like I am. You are somebody that, if you watch the news or if you see a gross Facebook thing, the negative grossness, that will stick with you. So, you know, being as sensitive as you know, being around frankincense, being around lavender, rose would be beautiful. Not necessarily the flowers, but the energy of those things are really high, and it can help you because you're very, very sensitive, and those things bother you. The abuses of the truth of the world is very hard for you. So don't watch the news if you can help it. Check the weather app only. Meditate. Listen to beautiful songs. Learn some chants. Some of the chants are a couple lines. I've learned a few of them last year. And when I'm cleaning my houses, that I have a cleaning house business, I chant and try to raise the vibration, just like I did to finish my sentence with the chant. I like to put it on, go out for a walk, light if I was home, I'd light incense. Here, it's really kind of fire territory, so I don't light anything, but I would diffuse frankincense, all this stuff and I'd come back into this beautiful energy. I love stuff like that. It's my favorite. That would help you too, to come into a sacred spot, because you're very sensitive, Lori. You're a very sensitive woman. You're someone with a lot of good ideas, though. I started on that. Sorry if I'm not finishing my sentences. I am trying. I have a lot of conversation I want to have with you guys. And I want to keep doing readings too. So let's see. Right now, the same things are going to be happening for you pretty much now through the end of summer. So I feel like you are revving up a little bit or revving down. I feel like there's an opportunity coming up, if not just, it will be coming up, of a new love, a new something, a new, put time into it, something that's very satisfying. If you're not a married woman, if you're someone that is on the market for some new love and sexiness going on, it's really possible too, with the cards that you have, that could be. Now, if someone's coming in your life, if you see someone on that's, you know, I don't have a visual stepping forward of someone though yet. So Lori's commenting, she's an intuitive like me. Okay, so you got it going. You know, you're there. You're a lot like me. I feel like when I do talk to you, you and I are going to be pretty surprised in the little ways that we are alike. And it is like an etheric value. It is inherited. Now, is that similarity of the soul that comes in that helps to guide, or I don't know what we do for our children. I really don't know. Sometimes everything. Sometimes it feels like we have done nothing, right? For me, anyway. So I don't know if you can see the tree in the background on the other one. It's got no bark on it. That's how it grows. It grows and it does different. I can't remember the name of it, but there's some of them that are coming out of this green, lime green kind of bark, no rough bark area. And some are in this, like, it looks like it's oozing amber. And then it goes through it's 3 different cycles. And I know there's medicine. I don't know what it is. I feel like it's got something to do with the head. Let's see. Did I freeze here? Okay. Okay, so here we go. So your heart froze. Okay, so listen, come get a reading with me. Okay, I know that you and I know in my heart you'll be feeling calmer in yours when we get off the phone. I want everybody that comes and gets reading with me to record their readings, because you know how I talk, guys. I blend all of our legends, like Red Riding Hood and Hansel and Gretel and On the Yellow Brick Road is a pretty freaking fascinating story, but it would be your story. I do feel like those are the symbols I have for Lori. The Yellow Brick Road part is the dream part that you did. I don't want you to put your dreams down. I want you to find something that's yours right now. I want you to be following or called, or tell me what you're called, or discovering yourself on the Yellow Brick Road. Who are you as the Tin Man? Who are you as Scarecrow? Who are you as Dorothy and that little dog? Who are you as the witch? Who are you? It'd be a really fascinating writing process to just, I am this as the witch. I am this as Glenda the Good Witch. I am this as, Oz, see what those archetypes are. And I don't know when your husband passed. It's possible when you do readings with me privately that people that you love will step forward and come through. I'm an open channel for that. My guides know that I'm ready if someone steps forward. And so many beautiful messages have come through, personalities, answers. Like, even I've been told like where something is, which I'm also kind of getting for you. Lori, I feel like you might find something I feel like it's a kind of an ornate book. Maybe it's an ornate frame that has like a false picture in front of it I don't want you to take apart all your pictures, but I want you to look. If you haven't been looking at a picture, and underneath that picture, there might be, was that when he passed? Okay. So come get a reading with me, because I feel like I have like some Navy stuff going on, and big boat, and like a Navy boat. I hesitate doing readings, mediumship readings on Facebook Live. I just hesitate. That sacred space, I feel like that message, if I don't interpret it correctly, that I'm being not as good. Yeah, it could be a box. Yes. So we are doing it anyway, I guess. So yes, I feel like it's a box. If it is a box, there might be a letter or a note, or even maybe a birth date underneath the velvet, or in between the underneath of something. Your husband's not done giving you messages. And, I feel like he knew that he was going to pass. I feel like he also thought he would pass younger. and he didn't, and he had a good life. I feel like he did. And I do feel like I'm getting total agreement on a book, photographs, and it's time for you that you gave up something. And I don't know if you were a brilliant seamstress or photographer. I feel like a teary in my chest, and the support of spirit is to pick up something that you put down so you can grow in that talent again and absorption in your heart time. So my website is Guideddestiny.com. What time are we at? And we're going to get closed out now. And I have some specials there. And there's a 30-minute follow-up special for the Facebook Live people that I read. 1 second, and I'm going to go answer the door and end you guys here. So love and peace, and see what I got to do next. All right. Adios.